Dropping off Kangpokpi MLA Nemcha Kipgen from state cabinet leads to mass upheavals in Kangpokpi district. Protesters set ablaze Chief Minister N. Biren's portrait. LJP and NPP await the respective parties' high command's instructions on whether to continue supporting BJP-led state government or not. Newly appointed Minister Oinam Lukhoi hints at NPP ministers' exit if they fail to get along with BJP-led coalition state government. Bihar Legislative Assembly election dates announced. Dates for pending by-poll dates for states including Manipur likely to be announced on September 29. Manipur reports one more COVID-19 related death, rising death toll to 63 and 254 new cases, rising states confirmed cases to 9,791. And India's confirmed COVID-19 cases crossed 58 lakhs with over 86,000 new cases. Death toll reaches 92,290 in the last 24 hours. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm Joyshree Usham with the top stories and latest news at this hour. Dropping off Kangpokpi MLA Nemcha Kipgen from the state cabinet has led to mass upheavals in Kangpokpi district. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren led the BJP coalition state government's claims of building cordial relations among hills and valley inhabitants are at stake. Following yesterday's cabinet reshuffle, various women organizations, civil society organizations, private associations and organizations of Kangpokpi district carried out protest demonstrations at Kangpokpi Women's Market today against the removal of the lone woman minister from the state cabinet. Enraged mob even burnt down Chief Minister N. Biren's photo. They demanded to reappoint Nemcha Kipgen as cabinet minister, failing which they warned of launching even more intense agitations. Taking part in the protest, General Secretary of Kuki Women Union, Sadar Hills, Hetem Kipgen lambasted Chief Minister N. Biren-led BJP state government for claiming to empower women in the state when the lone woman minister was removed from the cabinet. Speaking on the sidelines, KWWO President Hakim Hangshing asserted that Nemcha Kipgen initiated various welfare and developmental activities during her tenure as a social welfare minister. Many members of Kuki Women Union Sadar Hills, Kangpokpi Women Welfare Organization, Kuki Town Committee, Kangpokpi Youth Union, representatives of Kangpokpi Kuki Chief and various women organizations of Kangpokpi district took part in the protest demonstrations.
Dropping off P. Nemcha Kipgen from the Council of Ministers in spite of being the lone woman minister of the BJP is not only subjugating the women community of the state, but also underrating and undervaluing the women of her constituency, which we cannot consider it softly and lightly. So today we want to demand the reinstatement of P. Nemcha Kipgen back to the Cabinet of Ministers.
Social welfare asi bugumna lekhraba si mahakna hongdokraga mayam gi phananaba tawraga disabled differently able person women child aduga marang kaida mahakna si tawbiraga hojik si koi aphaba si koi hojik thangzare haba amata oiraba si minister Nemcha si lokthok pasi koina yaning daba.
Thadau INP General Headquarters in the name of Kangpokpi district condemned the dropping out of the lone woman minister of Manipur, Nemcha Kipgen of Kangpokpi Assembly seat in the recent reshuffling of the state cabinet. Press release from Thadau INP General Headquarters expressed discontentment against the BJP-led state government for the same. Ex-Minister Karam Sham has said that Lok Janashakti Party will decide whether it will continue to support the BJP-led coalition state government or not only after a meeting between LJP central leaders and advisors of Langtabal Assembly constituency. Karam Sham said he has no grudge for being dropped from the cabinet. However, dropping him without any prior information is against the ethics of a coalition government. He said fate of the 2022 general election will be clearly visible in the upcoming by-election. Speaking to media at Chajing Mairenkong Community Hall today, ex-Minister Karam Sham asserted that he had given his full support to strengthen the BJP-led coalition state government right from the start. He added that he had never approached to give him a ministerial post. Karam Sham assured that he will continue to work for the welfare of the public in his capacity as an MLA. He also said that party hopping without ethics for personal gains is the end of one's political career. Minister Karam Sham wished well to the newly appointed state cabinet ministers.
Aigi lairiba Central Committee singi tanagini Center ki leaders singsu adi moin hakchang namdabagi kodong chawal laurga tawbagi adi tasingwai coalition government je coalition winner laiminagi ba seminagi binina coalition gi kaima step am along the coalition information pibam thopune lairiba leaders sinduda aina mantri oigi bisi swai de get oigi banate center gi instruction makha da oigi bane ai lokthok ba taraga su BJP ki leaders singna ai ki center ki leaders singda wama adi tanaga da bane akoi party masa so political ethics coalition ethics ngana satka da bane adu gi mami ta da khara aina uyi ran de ki khongchat da se likchat se kai bhi adaba pochhan ama kani kai ri ba kai da bra di Manipur ki prajana ne nesnu Manipur da akhoi de gi hena lai lai shu hai ba leba masa ta ba gyan ta ba lokthok ki minister na kana no hapai ba minister na kana no gari record lai karai bog da moina gari performance utkadori aduga kayam sacrifice over ngamba no hai bu di people's na just no.
Deputy Chief Minister Yumnam Joy Kumar has said that NPP will take their decision on whether to continue supporting the BJP-led state government only after NPP National President Conrad K. Sangma arrives in Manipur. In a telephonic conversation with Impact News, Y. Joy Kumar said that they have not made any decisions yet. It may be mentioned that in the 2017 general election, BJP won only 21 seats out of the 60 seats and they took support from the NPP, NPF, LJP, Trinamool Congress and independent MLAs to form the coalition state government. But BJP has been empowered recently after some Congress MLAs joined the party. NPP legislatures had recently withdrawn their support but joined back again in support of the BJP-led government after a reconciliation meeting. However, out of the 4 NPP ministers, 2 ministers, namely Health Minister L. Jayantakumar and Fishery Minister N. Kaishi, were dropped out of the state cabinet yesterday against their earlier agreement. Newly appointed Minister Oinam Lukhoi has disclosed that an allied party of the BJP-led coalition state government might be ousted from partnership. He has added that out of the 4 members of the party, 2 have been already dropped off, and if the remaining 2 wish to withdraw their supports, they are most welcome. He added that the government will be more than happy to have some empty space. Oinam Lukhoi was speaking to media on the occasion of his reception at Thongkong Lakshmi Bazaar in Wangoi constituency last evening. He also declared that he will recruit as many people as possible from Wangoi Assembly constituency to various posts of various government departments. Expressing pride that no person had become a minister without being an MLA, Oinam Lukhoi proclaimed that more than 150 individuals of Wangoi Assembly constituency have been recruited as government employees as he supported the BJP government despite winning the last election on Congress ticket. Olukoy also mentioned that he is ready to accept any portfolio and claimed to be the right hand of Chief Minister N. Biren. He also lauded those who had resigned from their MLA posts to save the Chief Minister. The newly appointed minister asserted that he trusted Chief Minister N. Biren enough to resign from his MLA post to work for the welfare of the state. He assured to make all-out efforts to develop Wangoi constituency.
Recruitment process horagani by election thama makai si ketang di matum dagidi chi ma makai wali election jene si manung jidai koi recruitment process tungan ba department mang ko ki ba ai kendri praja sing yaw ko ki ba jik do hap ya ba taw ya ba bang ha ta hap da.
Dates for Bihar Legislative Assembly elections 2020 was declared today, while the pending by-election to 1 Lok Sabha and 64 assembly seats spread across 15 states, including Manipur, will be declared only after a review meeting on September 29. The Bihar polls 2020 will be held in 3 phases on October 28, November 3 and 7. The counting of votes and the results will be declared on November 10. Election Commission said Bihar polls will be held in less phases this year to minimize the movement of security personnel for their well-being as well as due to the COVID-19 pandemic. With this announcement, the Model Code of Conduct comes into force in the state. Bihar's 243-member assembly is set to expire on October 29 this year. In the first phase of voting, 71 assembly constituencies in 16 districts will go to polls. In the second phase, 94 constituencies in 17 districts will vote. And in the third and last phase, voting will be held in 78 constituencies in 15 districts. Chief Election Commissioner Sunil Arora told media that the number of phases has been reduced to 3 due to COVID-19 pandemic. He said the Bihar polls are likely to be the largest elections conducted during the pandemic, given there are around 72.9 million electors in the state. Titular King of Manipur and Rajya Sabha MP Leshemba Sanajauba has submitted a written proposal to Union Health Minister Dr. Harshvardhan to upgrade Manipur's Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS to the level of All India Institute of Medical Sciences AIIMS. The proposal also mentioned that RIMS will become one of the biggest medical hubs not only for the Northeast states but for the Southeast Asian countries under the Act East policy and once the Trans-Asian Highway becomes operational. He appeals to the central government to upgrade RIMS to the level of AIIMS as a present for the upcoming RIMS Golden Jubilee celebration in 2021. Chief spokesperson of BJP Manipur Pradesh, Chongtham Bijoy, refuted yesterday's remarks by All India Congress Committee Manipur in charge and former Union Minister Bhakta Charan Das, condemning the 3 contentious farm bills recently passed in the parliament as draconian laws. Chongtham Bijoy lambasted that Bhakta Charan Das does not seem to know the true meaning of draconian. He claimed that the 3 farm bills will enable farmers to sell their produce without having to worry about the middlemen. He asserted that enforcement of the bills will abolish the license Raj. Chongtham Bijoy alleged that Bhakta Charan Das' visit to Manipur is to mislead the public and create chaos in the state.
Draconian have wahidi Congress Party and the Makoina passed Tarumba, low singer associate of Pony, Masi Smithon of Farmer Singu, middleman Amadi, license Raz, the Ginning Katamanba, Bill Sikumbra Draconian have wahise. सिजनबसी याम लाली ड्रैकोनियन की आर्थ खंगदबगुम छु तवे श्री भक्त चरण दास ना बिल असी पास तौद्रिंगेदा लौमी मयाम से तानरंगदबनी कमिटी मयाम तानरंगदबनी ना हाइदिबसे बिल से मतम सांगना चाही अनि अहुम नमझनबा यानबा कैनो टैक्टिस मखलमने अंगकपना हुजिगे हाइदिबा बिल अहुम असी कांग्रेस पार्टी की मैनिफेस्टो यावदना लेरबा बिल नेबा सिदा मखोइना ऑब्जेक्शन तौरिसे करिगिनो करिगो बिल अब पास तौ मतमदा कांग्रेस नबु येलदी प्रजा मयाम की अफबा ओइरमनी हाइबदो मदो इदि चुम्मे हना ए लौजनिंगे
Chairperson of Manipur State Commission for Women, Professor Binota Mainam, has stressed on the need for inclusion of women of Manipur in decision and policy making instead of confining them to household chores. She was speaking at the awareness program on women rights and responsibilities for sustainable development today. Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur Desam along with Manipur State Commission for Women organized the program at Desam head office in Kwaketel Junior High School. Commenting about the recent surge in crimes against women in the state, the chairperson urged women of the state to be aware of their own rights and responsibilities and also to find the root cause of these crimes to nip them before it occur. Speaking to Impact News, Secretary of Desam Women Welfare S. Nikita expressed disappointment that gender discrimination is highly apparent in Manipur when the world is striving for gender equality. She urged the relevant authorities to take necessary measures to facilitate and uplift the women gender.
Lower profile the di ngasigi Manipur gi ima event singna yamna sauna thodang lai adubu khajiktang wangkhalakli ba haibadi sakholak pa hengalak panina nupi singi thak chu hengalak pata bane aduna maram moidana supna dagi kitchen khakta da household khakta da magi family khakta da concentrate taw leiraga aikhoi gi thodang se khajiktang ignore taw badawna urak pasna ne ngasi aikhoi gi leiba ki wild thoda da aikhoi gi legislative assembly da amadi bharat ki parliament nupi na phamlaga phamduna aikhoi gi oiba nupi singi welfare program ya mama pakhat pangam da duna supna dagi nupa singta na semba man met law maya amada illaga ngasi phauba sahi kunma thogi chahi sa si bog lak lebase
aikhoi gi lamdam Manipur asidadi asuk yauna chawkhalaba globalization gi matam asida nupi singna amamba atheng bada chatpa ngamdri amadi nupi nupa ani gi khetna bagi mami gender discrimination gi mami yamna chawna tari policy making decision making the nupi sing participate tawbagi chang yamna hantari achauba ihau lan kaya da nupi singna mangsil thana mayok yarabasu decision laram dai matam dadi nupi sing inthok thamli khong namatana lamjen chen ba yada bagum khunai ama chawkhat pa haibasidasu nupi nupa anima thong manana chatminarba matamda oithokadabani.
Central Executive Committee meeting cum Special General Assembly 2020 of Rongmei Naga People Organization RNPO was held today at the conference hall of Rongmei Naga Baptist Association Relief and Development, Tarung, Imphal. The General Assembly was presided by Thaikhui Rongmei, outgoing President RNPO. Rongmei Naga People Organization Constitution Restructuring Amendment 2020 was passed by the General Assembly. It also appointed Amukame of Longmei, None District Part 4 as the new President of RNPO and Achong Gangmei of Tamenglong Headquarter as the new General Secretary. Kasangai Gangmei of Thengjang, Loktak Project as the new Finance Secretary cum Treasurer and Kadongai Panmei of Duithangjang Village, None District as the new Speaker of RNPO. The General Assembly of Rongmei Apex Civil Organization was attended by several frontal organizations of Rongmei. Manipur reported 254 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 1 death in the last 24 hours. Coronavirus infected 55-year-old woman from Bishnupur district has passed away at RIMS. With this, their toll has reached 63. As per State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room press release at 5 p.m. today, Manipur's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 9,791, out of which 2,100 26 are active cases. Good news is 233 people were discharged in the past 24 hours and recovered cases have reached 7,670. The state's recovery rate stands at 77.64%. Out of the newly infected persons, 196 are from the general population and 58 are personnel of Central Armed Police Force. Newly infected persons from the general population are 127 from Imphal West District, 13 from Imphal East District, 11 from Churachandpur, 12 each from Thoubal and Kakching districts, 7 from Tamenglong, 6 from Tecnopal, 5 from Bishnupur, 2 from Ukhrul and 1 from Kangpokpi district. 2 out of the general population, 1 from Imphal East and 1 from Bishnupur district are returnees from other states, while the rest 194 are locals without any significant travel history. They are being shifted to COVID care facilities and necessary measures are underway. DC M. Rajkumar has declared Eastern Shrine School area NH 102 road leading to Moreh Government High School, DI parking and way to Moreh Bazaar as COVID-19 containment zones. Moreh community leaders have expressed desires to conduct mass COVID-19 test drive. The announcement came after 5 people at Moreh Bazaar and 1 staff of PHC Moreh tested positive for COVID-19 yesterday. Moreh police is maintaining a strict vigil in these containment zones.
Moreh haiba mafam se mi yamna kungba jati sunu taba aduga mapandagi mi su yam toina sangpam mafam aduga mi yamna kungba ama hek nabaga yam thuna sandokpagi khudong chaba leiba mafam oibana haiba mafam asida narakliba miyoi asi sarkargi maigaidagi athuba matamda atopa mayamda santoktanaba section tharang lokhat piu.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Contact the view Smart Industries, Lamphel Supermarket.
NEET amadi IIT JEE thaningba mahiroi singidamak leijare Kota Based Institute Acad Center Imphal Valley Academy Ghare 2020 JEE Mains Stars that toppers ahungaloinana 100% success rate puthokpa ngamkhre online class kidamak registration hogjare.
New batch starting from 21st September 2020. Registrations are open.
Panthoibi Group presents Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by RBI, has completed its 15 years of service, having 13 branches including Guwahati. Provides subsidized home loan under PMAY-CLS's Housing for All by 2022 mission. Panthoibi Microfin deals in microfinance. Panthoibi Nidhi Limited provides home loans against fixed deposit and properties. Panthoibi Construction booking is going on for flats, villas, row house. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its subsidiary group of companies, Uripoktoramba.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. India's COVID-19 caseload went past 58 lakh with 86,052 people testing positive in a day, while over 47 lakh people have recovered from the disease, pushing the national recovery rate to 81.74%. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, death toll has climbed to 92,290 and active COVID-19 cases have crossed 9,70,000 in the last 24 hours. Maharashtra is still on top with over 2,75,000 active cases of COVID-19. Indian Council of Medical Research said that around 15 lakh tests have been conducted in the past 24 hours. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 3 crore 24 lakh people. Above 9 lakh 88,000 people have died and recoveries are above 2 crore 39 lakh. USA is on top with more than 25 lakh 40,000 active cases, followed by India and Brazil. Among the northeast states, novel coronavirus has affected Assam the most. The state's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have crossed 1,65,000, out of which 29,830 are active cases. Arunachal Pradesh's tally has reached 8,416 and active cases are 2,331, while Nagaland's confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 5,730, out of which active cases are 1,088. Tripura's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 24,127, out of which 6,378 are active cases. There are 681 active cases of COVID-19 in Mizoram, 608 in Sikkim, and 1,977 in Meghalaya. An awareness program on various initiatives taken under Sustainable Development Goals was held at Human Rights Alert Office in Kwakitel today. Community Network for Empowerment, KON, along with Human Rights Alert, a Users Society for Effective Manipur, and Wadana Toro Abhiyan organized the event on the occasion of the 5-year completion of Sustainable Development Goals. Professor of Manipur University Economics Department, Ilangbam Bijoy Kumar, Additional Director of Directorate of Health Services, Dr. Khoirom Sashikumar Mangang, Users Manipur President M. Jogesh, KON President R.K. Nalini Kanta, Desam President and Edison were the resource persons of the event. Speaking at the event, Dr. Sashikumar said state government lacks strong political will and appropriate strategies to fight any outbreaks. He also emphasized the importance of consulting experts to tackle any pandemic. A patient from Hanglep subdivision in Churachandpur district had to be carried on handheld bamboo stretcher till Churachandpur district hospital owing to deplorable road condition of Hanglep subdivision. Villagers carried Paune Haukip from Hanglep village till the district hospital. The already pathetic road has worsened due to recent multiple landslides in the district. Villagers have appeals to the relevant authorities to look into the matter without further delay. Members of More ICP Bypass Road Structure Committee today carried out protest demonstrations against the recent order issued by DC Rajkumar to demolish the houses and structures built along More ICP Bypass Road by today. Taking part in the protest, Chairman of the committee, Holko Pao Baite, condemned the order and urged the state government to resolve the matter at the earliest. Various placards were displayed during the protest meet.
Lengak pariba singna khanbiraga tukhrabi sing lairaba mi singi damasi khanbiraga yumpham kaida hongba yabra kaya biba yabra yumsi kaya changbano haibasi yaragadi measurement si tawbiraga achaba appropriate amount da janaba puthra di masi mayam gi penanga ogani haina masi prajada khanghanjamani.
Locals from Nauremthong, Khulem Laikai till Iroishemba have appealed to stop eviction on the route for widening the Uripo Kangchup road before providing them necessary compensation. Affected families held a meeting today in this regard. Speaking at the meet, a local, Maibam Shankar, said that they do not object to eviction for widening the road. However, they do not want any harm to their properties before getting compensation amid the tough times of COVID-19 pandemic.
Road lambi pakthupaga mari lenana chahi kharagi mamangdagi samusang area da survey amadi assessment lakre sarkar na lam lawada ayatba amadi athingba lejade adugo compensation maksu pidringai da property thugaiba amadi lam lawsinba tobigano covid ke pandemic horiba situation asida awabada awaba ishanbigano haina media gi mating lawjaraga sarkar da hajari.
All Manipur Drivers Welfare Association members have condoled the demise of the association's former General Secretary Mutum Tomba. A condolence meet was held at Hitowo office in Kwakaitel. A team of Phogak Chao Ikai police station seized large quantity of country liquor and items used in liquor manufacturing from a resident at Kwakta Turel Mapal under Bishnupur district today. Impact News sources said the team recovered 30 liters of country liquor, 22 buckets of fermented rice and other items during the anti-drug drive. The items have been handed over to Excise Office, Moirang. Thawal police team led by Thawal Additional SP Operations Sachida Nanda under the overall supervision of Thawal District SP Dr. S. Ibomcha apprehended a drug peddler from Lilong yesterday. The arrested person is 19-year-old MD Isak, son of MD Maniruddin from Lilong Haurebi Makhalekai under Irilbung Police Station. The team, including Thawal Police Commando Inspector O. Ajit, Sub-Inspector Ramesh, Head Constable A. Rajeshwar, recovered 88 bottles of Ban and Rex CP and I-20 car from him. Lilong Police Station has registered a case against him and investigations are underway. Proscribed People's Liberation Army held its 42nd Foundation Day today. Press release from the outfit said Foundation Day programs were held at General Headquarters, Tactical Command, Strategic Command, 252 Mobile Battalion, other units, department stations and in Central Bureau of the party. Outfits' flags were hoisted and attendees paid homage to deceased party members. President of Revolutionary People's Front Irengbam Chauren read out the greetings to people of Manipur on the occasion. Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur COSEM informed all the principals of colleges having more than 2 courses and higher secondary schools under the council to submit a list of candidates who are willing to appear in the upcoming Higher Secondary Examination 2021 under the categories of Casual and Improvement EIE at the council's official website cosemmanipur.nic.in from September 25 till October 26. BJP Kakching Mandal Pandit Din Dayal Upadhyaya Birthday Celebration Committee observed the 104th birth anniversary of Pandit Din Dayal Upadhyaya today. The event was held at former BJP candidate of Kakching Assembly Constituency Mayanglambam Rameshwar's residence in Kakching Makha Lau. Former President of BJP Kakching District KSH Naran and former President of BJP Kakching Mandal S.H. Shamjai led the attendees in paying floral tributes to the portrait of Pandit Din Dayal Upadhyaya on the occasion. BJP Khangabok Mandal along with BJP State Executive Committee member of BJP Manipur Pradesh Khundrakpam Menjor Mangang also observed the 104th birth anniversary of Pandit Din Dayal Upadhyaya today. Attendees paid floral tributes to the portrait of Pandit Din Dayal on the occasion. Vice President of BJP Khangabok Mandal Dr. Romen Kumar Khundrakpam, Treasurer of BJP Manipur Pradesh Minority Morcha MD Bahauddin Khan and many eminent persons took part in the event held at MMRC Unity Park, Khangabok. BJP Khangabok Mandal also observed Pandit Din Dayal Upadhyaya's birthday at birth anniversary at BJP Manipur Pradesh State Councillor K.H. Akoisana's residence at Khangabok. BJP Mandal also observed the 104th birth anniversary of Pandit Din Dayal Upadhyaya today. The event was held at the residence of BJP State Council member K.H. Ibomcha in Nongada. K.H. Ibomcha led BJP Lamlai Mandal President E. Amit Kumar, General Secretary L. Shyam, executive members and workers of the Mandal in paying floral tributes to the portrait of Din Dayal Upadhyaya on the occasion. Workers' meet of veteran politician and state executive member of BJP, Henlian Thanglet, was held at his residence in Red Cross Lane in Churachandpur yesterday. Workers from various areas, chiefs and committee members attended the event held by maintaining COVID-19 related SOPs. Speaking on the sidelines, ex-candidate from 56 Singat Assembly constituency, Henlian Thanglet lauded the BJP-led state government and appeals to the public to support former MLA G.S. Haupu, who is the intending candidate of by-election 2020 from Singat Assembly constituency. Sawombung Sangeet Samaj organized a workshop cum production on the theme folk song based on description of flowers at its office today. The event was held by following COVID-19 related SOPs. Speaking at the event, Sawombung Zilla Parishad member 1 Rabi Chandra lauded Sawombung Sangeet Samaj for initiating several efforts to preserve and protect the state's art and culture. Pradhan of Sawombung Gram Panchayat and Dhanabir Ward member K. Sundar and President of Sawombung Sangeet Samaj S. Chandra Kumar took part in the event. Irabot Celebration Committee ICC Manipur will present the prestigious Moirangthem Lebak Lema Film Awards to renowned Manipuri film actor K. Tomba, popularly known as Lamja Tomba, on the occasion of the 124th birth anniversary of Jananeta Hijam Iravat. While the Athokpam Chaubi Film Award will be accorded to Yengkhom Romabai and the Khangjarakpam Money Best Driver Award to driver Ningthaujam Suresh. The awards include a cash prize of 10,000 rupees and a citation each. Go Green Group Manipur staged a protest demonstration extending solidarity to global climate strike at Kanglapat today. Members of Go Green Group Manipur also gave awareness on the effects of climate change. Various placards which read ban single-use plastics, pass climate change laws, protect the rivers and lakes of our state from pollution, etc. were displayed at the protest meet. As per Indian Meteorological Department, Ministry of Earth Sciences, Guwahati Regional Center, medium to heavy rainfall is expected in various districts of Manipur from September 25 to September 27. There will be heavy rainfall in most areas of Churachandpur and Frizol districts today. Rain is also expected at various places of Tamenglong, Sanapati, Ukhrul, Kamjong, Kakching, Tengnopal, Chandil, Kampokpi, Imphal East, Imphal West, Zirbam, None, Bishnupur and Thaubal districts. Heavy rainfall is expected in Ukhrul, Kamjong, Bishnupur, Thaubal and Chandil districts tomorrow. Medium to heavy rainfall is expected in Tengnopal, Sanapati, Ukhrul, Kamjong, Churachandpur and Frizol districts on September 27. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Dropping off Kangpokpi MLA Nemcha Kipgen from State Cabinet leads to mass upheavals in Kangpokpi district. Protesters set ablaze Chief Minister N. Biren's portrait. LJP and NPP await respective parties' high command's instructions on whether to continue supporting BJP-led state government or not. Newly appointed Minister Oinam Lukhoi hints that NPP ministers exit if they fail to get along with BJP-led coalition state government. Bihar Legislative Assembly election dates announced. Dates for pending by-poll for states including Manipur likely to be announced on September 29. Manipur reports one more COVID-19 related deaths, rising death toll to 63 and 254 new cases, rising states confirmed cases to 9,791. And India's confirmed COVID-19 cases crossed 58 lakhs with over 86,000 new cases. Death toll reaches 92,290 in the last 24 hours. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Have a great evening and